Strange holes appearing on your concrete ceiling that look like a bee's nest? This is honeycomb in concrete, a structural defect that can weaken your building if ignored. Here's everything homeowners need to know about identifying and fixing it permanently. Honeycomb in concrete refers to voids or gaps in hardened concrete where coarse aggregates are exposed and cement mortar is missing. Such defects in concrete surface appear as a porous structure resembling a bee nest. It is classified as a minor structural defect when shallow, commonly occurring in RCC ceilings and concrete surfaces of both commercial and residential buildings, particularly in new RCC constructions. How to identify honeycomb in concrete? Look for these signs. Concrete surface appears porous and uneven. Aggregates are clearly visible. Visible pinholes and air voids on the finished concrete surface, and the overall appearance resembles a bee nest or honeycomb-like structure with rock pockets. For initial inspection, professionals use torch for visibility, feeler gauge or pins or GI wire for depth measurement. What causes this defect? Several factors contribute to formation of honeycomb in concrete surfaces, which include using dry or low-workability concrete mix, not following IS standards for concrete mix design, using aggregates that don't meet IS specifications, adding excess water to concrete mix causing segregation, loose or damaged or leaking formwork used during concrete casting, high density of TMT steel or over-reinforcement in concrete structure restricting concrete flow, dropping concrete from excessive height during pouring, insufficient compaction during concrete pouring leaving trapped air voids, over-vibration leading to segregation of mix, and untreated cold joints in concrete. If left untreated, honeycombing can weaken concrete strength, reduce the durability of RCC structure, expose TMT bars to moisture and weather, eventually leading to corrosion and further deterioration of structural elements, hamper the aesthetic appearance of the structure. The recommended professional repair method is sealing and nozzle grouting. Let us first see what materials and tools you will require. Tools required: depth assessing pins or GI wires or feeler gauge, electric chipping hammer or manual chisel with hammer, wire brush and high-pressure water jet, hand-operated pressure grouting pump, cementitious nozzles or packers, pointed trowel, steel float, and putty knife, mixing paddle or mechanical drill mixer, depth gauge or ruler, grinding wheel and sandpaper, safety equipment like gloves, goggles and dust mask, and lastly, measuring buckets. Chemicals and materials needed: zinc-rich epoxy primer, SBR latex or styrene butadiene rubber slurry, non-shrink polymer modified cementitious mortar, non-shrink cementitious grout, quick-set repair mortar. Step-by-step repair process. Step 1. Inspection and depth assessment. Inspect and mark all honeycombed areas on the concrete surface. Measure the depth using pins or GI wire or feeler gauge. If depth exceeds 50 mm, a structural retrofitting assessment is advisable by licensed structural engineer. Step 2. Removal of defective concrete. Chip off all loose, weak, or poorly consolidated concrete and aggregates from the affected area. Shape the repair area into a square or rectangular profile, avoid circular shapes and multiple internal corners. Saw cut the edges vertically at 90 degrees to the surface. Do not cut any reinforcing steel during this process. Step 3. Surface cleaning and preparation. Clean the surface thoroughly using a wire brush and high-pressure water jet. Remove all dust, latents, loose particles, oil, or other contaminants. The surface must have an open and uniform texture for proper bonding of repair materials. Step 4. Treatment of exposed reinforcement. If TMT bars are exposed and show signs of rust, clean them using a wire brush, then apply zinc-rich epoxy primer to protect against any future corrosion. Step 5. SSD or saturated surface dry condition. Pre-wet the concrete surface until it no longer absorbs water. Allow excess water to evaporate. The surface should be damp but not glossy. This is called saturated surface dry or SSD condition, which is required prior to application of repairing materials to ensure uniform bonding with old concrete surface. Step 6. Patching and repair mortar application. Apply SBR bonding slurry to the prepared surface. Patch the area using non-shrink polymer modified cementitious repair mortar. Compact thoroughly to eliminate air pockets. For deep repairs, apply repair mortar in layers. Roughen each layer or surface before applying the next layer. Step 7. Curing. Water cure the repaired area for 2 to 3 days. Protect the surface from rapid drying caused by heat or airflow. Step 8. Nozzle grouting. Install cementitious grouting nozzles at 300 mm center-to-center spacing across the repair area. Carry out cementitious nozzle grouting. Step 9. Nozzle removal and final patching. Remove the grouting nozzles from the surface. Patch the nozzle holes using quick-set repair mortar. Finish the surface with steel float or broom finish as required for aesthetic consistency. Step 10. Review. Review to check soundness of the repaired area. For critical structures, ultrasonic testing is required. Ensure proper bonding between old and new concrete, look for no visible cracks or voids remain, and uniform surface finish is achieved. Important note. If moisture or water seepage is visible near the honeycombed area, then internal seepage must be addressed and rectified first before repair of honeycomb in concrete, since water infiltration can compromise the repair work and lead to recurring problems. If there's uncertainty about what's causing moisture inside the concrete, or if dampness keeps returning, a professional health and safety checkup can help make confident repair decisions. The complete repair process takes approximately 10 to 14 days, including all curing periods. The estimated cost ranges from 300 rupee to 500 rupee per square foot for a minimum of 10 to 20 square feet area. This work requires hiring a structural repair specialist for proper execution. Honeycombing may appear minor, but if left untreated can lead to gradual loss and degradation of structural serviceability. Hence, proper timely identification and repair is essential for building structural safety and longevity. Contact Property Doctor, India's first digital-first AI platform for property health, diagnosis and solutions.